Good morning, everyone. As the sun rises on this crisp November day, a sense of anticipation fills the air across the country. Thanksgiving week is upon us, a time when families and friends come together, and millions prepare to hit the road or take to the skies. But this year, the weather is shaping up to be a major player in everyone's plans. Airports are bustling, highways are filling up, and travelers are keeping a close eye on the forecast. For many, the journey home is as much a part of the holiday as the meal itself. But with so many people on the move, even a small weather hiccup can ripple across the nation, causing delays and changing plans. This year, a powerful and dynamic weather system is sweeping across the United States, setting the stage for a week of dramatic contrasts. From the Pacific Northwest to the Atlantic coast, shifting fronts and evolving storm systems are poised to impact millions. Already, thunderstorms are rumbling through the south-central states, with flashes of lightning illuminating the night sky in Texas and Oklahoma. Heavy rain is soaking the deep south, and dark brooding clouds are gathering over the Midwest, signaling that this is just the beginning. This isn't just a passing shower, it's the opening act in a much larger weather drama. The culprit? A split in the jet stream, which is steering moisture-laden air from the tropics into the southern states, while colder, drier air dives down from the north. The southern branch of the jet stream is acting like a conveyor belt, funneling warm, humid air from the Gulf of Mexico into the deep south and fueling rounds of storms. Meanwhile, the northern jet is ushering in its own brand of weather, chilly winds and the potential for snow in the northern tier of states. This split flow means unsettled conditions for much of the country. One day could bring sunshine, the next, a sudden downpour or even a burst of snow. For travelers, it's a reminder to stay flexible and keep checking those forecasts. Out west, things start off calm, with clear skies over the mountains and mild weather in California. But as the week progresses, even the west will see changes, as new systems begin to move in from the Pacific, threatening to bring rain and mountain snow just in time for the holiday. The real story, though, is the sharp temperature divide across the country. While the west enjoys a warm spell, the east is feeling the chill. This contrast will help determine who gets soaking rains, who faces gusty winds, and who might wake up to a Thanksgiving dusted in early snow. So, as we set the scene for Thanksgiving week, one thing is clear: the weather will keep us all on our toes. Whether you're traveling or staying close to home, expect the unexpected, because this holiday, Mother Nature has a few surprises in store. As we head into the weekend, a dramatic shift in the weather pattern is underway. Saturday marks the arrival of widespread thunderstorms across the southeast, with Georgia at the center of the action. Torrential downpours are expected to drench neighborhoods, and the skies will be lit up by flashes of lightning and the rumble of thunder. Residents should be prepared for sudden bursts of heavy rain, localized flooding, and gusty winds that could make travel hazardous. The stormy weather doesn't stop in Georgia. It stretches eastward, soaking the Carolinas and sweeping down into Florida. From the Atlantic coast to the Gulf, umbrellas will be out in force as streets turn slick and skies remain unsettled. This widespread rain will bring much-needed moisture to some areas, but could also lead to travel delays and outdoor plans being washed out. Meanwhile, a rare and welcome sight unfolds in the southwest. A new weather system is pushing into Southern California, bringing rain to a region that often goes weeks without a drop. From the bustling streets of Los Angeles to the arid stretches of the California desert, residents will experience cooler temperatures and a refreshing change from the usual dry conditions. Higher up, in the mountains of the west, winter is making its presence known. The Cascades and Rockies are set to receive a fresh blanket of snow, transforming the peaks into a winter wonderland. Ski resorts are gearing up for early season powder, while travelers should be cautious of slippery roads and reduced visibility in mountain passes. The Pacific Northwest, true to form, turns damp as the northern jet stream delivers steady rain. Forests glisten with moisture, city streets in Seattle become slick, and low gray clouds hang over the Oregon coast. This persistent rainfall is typical for the region, but it's arriving right on cue to set the stage for a very active weather week ahead. In contrast, the central U.S. enjoys a brief, calm interlude. Skies clear over the plains and Midwest, offering a tranquil pause before the next round of storms. Farmers and residents alike can take advantage of this short-lived break, but should stay alert. This calm won't last for long. By Sunday, both coastal systems begin to intensify. Rain and mountain snow spread from Seattle all the way to Denver, with the Rockies and Cascades seeing significant accumulations. The Pacific Northwest remains soggy, while Colorado's mountains brace for another round of snow, making travel through the region increasingly difficult. These weekend storms are just the opening act. As clouds build and fronts approach, the stage is set for a much larger weather event that will unfold during Thanksgiving week. The atmosphere is primed for more intense systems, and forecasters are closely monitoring every development. Of particular concern is the southwest system, which is poised to tap into rich Gulf moisture. As it gathers strength, it will begin to move northeast, setting its sights on the plains. This influx of moisture could fuel heavy rain, thunderstorms, and even the potential for severe weather as the system tracks across the country. Early next week, this powerful storm could disrupt travel across the central and eastern U.S. Airports may see delays, highways could become treacherous, and anyone planning to hit the road for the holiday should keep a close eye on the forecast. The timing couldn't be more critical, with millions preparing for Thanksgiving journeys. As the holiday rush begins, all eyes are on this developing system. Meteorologists are working around the clock to provide updates, and travelers are urged to stay informed. With shifting systems and unpredictable weather, preparation will be key to navigating the busy week ahead. Monday marks the unofficial start of Thanksgiving travel, and the weather is about to complicate things. A strengthening storm in the southern plains will pull warm, moist air north, triggering severe storms from Texas to Louisiana. Damaging winds, hail, and even tornadoes are possible, making travel risky. By Tuesday, the threat shifts east, targeting the deep south and lower Appalachians. Expect flight delays and tough driving. Meanwhile, Arctic air begins pushing south from Canada, setting up a dramatic clash of air masses. The storm's exact track will determine who gets rain, storms, or even snow later in the week. Out west, things are quieter, but another Pacific system approaches by Tuesday night, promising more rain and mountain snow. No region is immune. Everyone should stay alert and plan ahead. Wednesday, the busiest travel day of the year, brings a major weather shift. A deep trough in the jet stream sends cold air plunging into the Midwest and Ohio Valley, turning rain to a winter chill. The East Coast remains mild but wet, with rain and possible thunderstorms from Florida to New England. Major airports like New York and D.C. face likely delays. Timing is everything. If cold air arrives fast enough, parts of Ohio, West Virginia, and Pennsylvania could see a surprise snowfall. Out west, another Pacific storm brings rain and mountain snow. The entire country is in flux as Thanksgiving approaches. Thanksgiving Day brings a sharp divide. Frigid air grips the Great Lakes, Ohio Valley, and Northeast, while the West deals with rain and mountain snow. It's a classic, brisk holiday for many, perfect for football and family walks, if you bundle up. The northern jet keeps snow falling in the Rockies, complicating mountain travel. The southern jet's remnants linger along the southeast coast, with unsettled weather possible in Florida. The big question, will the two jet streams begin to merge, setting the stage for a major coastal storm? For now, the central U.S. is dry but cold, the east is clearing, and the west stays active. Thanksgiving is a day of transition before a potentially powerful storm develops. As Black Friday and the weekend approach, all eyes turn to the East Coast. The European model hints at a powerful nor'easter forming off the Carolinas, with heavy rain, strong winds, and coastal flooding. As Arctic air pours in, rain could turn to heavy snow in the Appalachians and New England. The model suggests a bomb cyclone could bring 1 to 2 feet of snow to parts of the Northeast, crippling travel. Major cities like Philadelphia and Boston could be in the storm's path. This is just one scenario, but the potential for a high-impact storm is real. Close monitoring is essential as the weekend nears. The European model shows a blockbuster storm, but the American GFS model paints a milder picture. The GFS keeps the storm weaker and farther inland, with less snow for the big cities and more for the interior Northeast. It also hints at earlier snow for the Ohio Valley, but often overestimates storm speed. The models disagree, a common challenge in long-range forecasting. The real outcome will likely fall between these extremes, hinging on the storm's exact track. As new data comes in, forecasts will sharpen. For now, anyone traveling in the east after Thanksgiving should stay tuned for updates. The Thanksgiving forecast hinges on the dance of two powerful jet streams. The southern jet delivers tropical moisture, while the northern jet brings a blast of Arctic air. The timing of their interaction is everything. If they merge, a major East Coast snowstorm is possible. The European model predicts this phasing, leading to rapid storm intensification. The GFS keeps the streams separate, resulting in a weaker system. Another wild card, the Southeast Ridge, a high-pressure area that can steer storms and trap cold air. A strong ridge could force the storm up the coast, increasing snow chances for the Northeast. Model uncertainty remains high, but the ingredients for a blockbuster storm are on the table. The next few days will be critical for nailing down the forecast. So, what does all this mean for your Thanksgiving plans this year? With so many people eager to reconnect with loved ones, it's more important than ever to be prepared for whatever the weather may bring. Whether you're hosting a big family gathering or traveling across the country, understanding the forecast can help you make the most of your holiday. Be ready for disruptions and stay flexible. Weather can change quickly, and this week is shaping up to be especially unpredictable. If you're flying, check your airline's app for real-time updates, and if you're driving, map out alternate routes in case of road closures or hazardous conditions. Early in the week, travelers in the south and southeast should brace for severe storms. These storms could bring heavy rain, gusty winds, and even the risk of tornadoes, so expect delays in major hubs like Dallas, Houston, and Atlanta. Airports in these cities may see significant slowdowns, and highways could become treacherous, so allow extra time and keep an eye on local alerts. By Wednesday, the focus shifts to the East Coast, where rain and low visibility threaten the region's busiest airports. If you're flying into or out of cities like New York, Philadelphia, or Boston, prepare for possible cancellations or long waits. Meanwhile, the Midwest turns colder, with the potential for icy roads and snow-covered streets. If you're driving through this region, pack an emergency kit and drive cautiously. Slick conditions can develop quickly. Thanksgiving Day itself looks calmer, but much colder, especially in the east. Bundle up if you're heading out for a turkey trot or a morning parade, and make sure elderly relatives and young children are dressed warmly. The biggest wild card is a possible nor'easter on Friday and Saturday. This powerful storm could bring heavy snow, strong winds, and coastal flooding to the northeast, potentially snarling return travel and making roads hazardous. Now's the time to consider backup plans. Leave early if you can, or adjust your return trip to avoid the worst of the weather. Flexibility is key, and a little planning now can save you a lot of stress later. If travel becomes too risky, be prepared to work remotely or celebrate virtually. Technology makes it easier than ever to stay connected, even if you can't be together in person. Even if a major snowstorm doesn't materialize, strong winds and coastal flooding could still cause chaos, especially in vulnerable areas. Secure outdoor decorations and check on neighbors who might need extra help. Forecasts will sharpen as the holiday nears, so keep checking for updates from trusted sources. Staying informed is the best way to keep your plans on track and your loved ones safe. We'll keep you updated every step of the way, so you can focus on what matters most, enjoying a safe, happy Thanksgiving with the people you love, no matter what the weather brings.